What up, YouTube? It's Gavin. So sorry for the crappy quality, but the GoPro is taking a flop on me with the battery, and I'm really trying to get this video done. Basically, I've got a new build here, and I've slept on this build for a long time because I've been getting a lot of mixed reviews. Every time I talk to somebody about it, it seems like I get some, yeah, maybe, but then I get a lot of, no, don't waste your time, it's overrated, it's not worth the effort, blah, 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 blah. So I've never really messed with it. But talked to some people recently and asked some opinions. Well, I'm really trying to maximize my cloud. Well, I was told immediately at Fuse Clapton. I'm like, man, I've heard about Claptons. I keep hearing no, 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 and it's not worth your time and all that. And they say, no, try it one time. Don't sleep on it. So I'll try anything once. All right, let's do this. I try it. The best coil that I've found for me so far. I have a lot of different builds. I have a lot of different RDAs, a lot of different toys. I'm addicted, like most of us. Anyways, so I had this Fuse Clapton, and it's in a Troll RDA. Right now I'm running it on a Snow Wolf 200 watt temperature controlled device. Those of you that don't know the Snow Wolf, check it out. I got a couple reviews on it. Pretty friggin' sweet. Well worth every penny. Well worth every penny. Don't well much in temperature control yet. You should definitely check it out. You'll love it. You'll be more addicted to that than anything else. Controllable up to 662 degrees Fahrenheit. It changes the flavor with every degree. Regardless, this build is not for temperature control. This is a Kanthal build, not nickel, not titanium, and it's only controlled on wattage. So what I'm going to do is I'm using some Juicebox Vapor Lounge Juice Loops 95% VG. This is a mix that I kind of had them custom make for me. My favorite flavor of any flavor out there, all of my flavors are Juicebox Vapor Lounge flavors. Their flavors are hands down the best. Check them out. As you can see, juicyjuicevapor.com here on my band. They're going to have a website up and running soon. If you're local, definitely check them out. Once they get that website up, I will be posting, let you guys know, because for those of you that aren't local, you still have to check out some of these juices that I'm doing reviews with. They're awesome, and they make them all in-house. Brad and George and Candace, they're all just awesome back there in the box. We'll call it. It's a lab. It's an awesome lab that they have in their new store. I just don't know what to call it yet, and So anyways, went down there, liked Juice Loops a lot, said, hey, let's try throwing 95% VG at that Juice Loops, see how much it changes the flavor, because I want to drip with it. It is my favorite flavor. And they'll do that for you. They'll do whatever you want. Your nicotine levels, your PG, your VG, whatever. They'll change it. And if you don't like it, they'll change it again and again and again and again until you love it. That's what I love about them. They'll do whatever it takes. So definitely don't sleep on the Juicebox Vapor Lounge, guys. I rock them every day. Get everything that I have from there. All authentic, good quality stuff. They won't steer you wrong. If they have a clone in stock, they'll tell you. Don't hesitate. Anyways, enough about that. Let's get back to the build. It is a Fuse Clapton. I just want to say, flavor, holy crap. And the vapor, well, I'm just going to show you. So let me drip a little bit of stuff on here. I'm going to get this 95 Juice Loops. Right. Again, hard to show a lot in video, but we're going to try our best. So we're going to do this at, we'll start at 80 watts. 80 watts is still pretty kick-ass, as you can see. Maybe. Okay. Oh, okay. I mean, you can't complain with that. I don't care who you are. That right there was awesome. It tasted awesome. The vapor production was thick and plumy. I wasn't even really hitting it. I mean, that was a 1 second little... That just made me look stupid. So there we go. For whatever reason, that just didn't fire. So anyways, ignore that. But Quick pulls, long pulls, it's awesome. I'm going to go up to 100 watts, see if I can get a little distance cloud here in the background. I don't know, this camera sucks, I'm sorry. Alright, so let's go ahead and crank her on up. 150 watts is right before the breaking point where it goes into a pulse mode. Pulse mode doesn't do much as far as cutting down the vapor or anything like you would think, because you hear it, but it's doing its job, and it's keeping that wick from getting so hot that it burns. Really hard to burn a wick on the Snow Wolf over 150 watts. 149 watts, better look out. It's awesome. I love it. Last thing I'm going to do, put a little bit more juice on here. And we're going to go for the gusto. We're going to put it up at 200. Set it at 488 degrees. When you're not on a temperature control build, the 488 degrees doesn't really matter, but it does control how fast and how hot it fires if you have it cranked. So it takes a second for this to warm up at the 488 mark. Let's go ahead and just juice it 550, just because I want it to take off a little better. We'll rip this one or two more times and I'm going to be done. I just wanted to show you guys the fuse Clapton is sweet as hell. Works very, very well on my 26650 Cartel Mod 2. Don't let it fool you. I mean, you can run it all the way down on 30, 40, 50 watts and it still produces the plume and the flavor. Just gets better the more you go up, but that's, I mean, it's power. And when you have power, you gotta abuse it, right? So here we go. Sick. Alright guys, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it lets you open your eyes a little bit to Claptons if you haven't. It's worth the time. It's hard to do, but it's worth the time. Check it out.